Okay, it was just an argument then. Well, that's good. Yeah, you can see that the tire there. Yeah, cops said it was just an argument. I could have sworn that they. Well, yeah, you know what? No, I'm standing with what I said because they requested an air unit, and it was code 3. So the person that called stated that he had multiple pew-pews. So that's what the big response. So I do stand with that. But I guess obviously, upon arriving, they figured out that I guess he doesn't have one. But of course, that's. John said, that's why I don't know why ticketers don't just ask the police for an update versus just stream. Well, a lot of times if we were to engage with them, they will tell us to move further back, or they won't give us an answer. About 90% of the time, they just won't give us an answer. So a lot of times it's just like making yourself known for them not to give you an answer, and then they will either push the tape back or just tell you to leave. So it's a lot easier just to go off of the radio information and then observe the scene, and then once it's safe to do so or possible to ask the police the questions, then you can. But a lot of times they won't ask unless you are a certified media badge wearing person. So that's why they typically don't just answer questions. They have sometimes. I've seen a lot. Sometimes people just go up and ask them, and sometimes they answer. Sometimes they're cool and they talk. But yeah, most of the time they don't. So that's typically why. Even then, it has to be a sergeant. Possibly, yeah. I mean, it'll probably be even a sergeant, or even in some scenes they'll have the public information officer. That's their role, is of media divisions relations, and they're the only one that can answer questions and state what happened. And a lot of times those aren't unseen. Heidi, thank you so much for the community flyer things. What are those called? Community Fest. Oh, let's go. So that's typically why. It's not. Sometimes it's as easy as just asking, but sometimes it's not. So it just kind of just depends, Yeah, it sounds like there was an argument. He was taking the tires off his car, and a bit of an argument ensued. But it did go out on the radio as a man with one long pew-pew and 2 smaller pew-pews. So that's what the big response was for. And there was an airship earlier. Yeah, I appreciate the heart me's. I appreciate the likes, everybody. Welcome to Community Fest. I don't know what it is, but I guess welcome. Let's see if I can edit this goal. Let's get the little Community Fest token.